Okay. So this is directly in response to the request that you had put in the last class that I should keep my office hours on some other day also. Okay. So now today we will cover another part of problem identification, because I see some of you have not really been able to identify the problem yet, which includes stress benchmarking, feature transfer, and hopefully 9 screens also we will cover today. Otherwise, we will cover that tomorrow. So what is stress benchmarking? So stress benchmarking is that, for example, you have a product idea or a problem statement in mind that you want to solve this particular problem. And let us say you also have a proposal in mind that you want to solve this problem through this particular proposal. However, there are alternatives which would already exist. Alternatives could be right there in the market doing similar work as you, or alternatives could be similar solutions in another market somewhere. Like India में ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, but US में ऐसा है. So there is no solution over here, but there is some solution elsewhere. So these could be alternatives. Now, when you did the CECA, or when you did the function modeling, or when you did other stuff, you could arrive at main parameters of value. That okay, this is a main parameter of value. This is a main parameter of value. So what we do is we make a kind of a table. We say we will list down main parameters of value like this, and we will list down alternatives like this. And we will rate each alternative on these main parameters of value. And we will also rate our proposal. So what happens? Do you realize that if I look at it, then this particular solution, my proposal, is just an incremental improvement over alternative 3. If I could improve this and these features of alternative 3 a bit, I could arrive at my solution. Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Now, if it is something like you are in a company, you are trying to solve a problem in a production line, then adapting alternative 3 so that it meets the requirements of your proposal, or improving alternative 3 so that it meets the requirements of your proposal, works absolutely fine, because this alternative 3 is already existing within your company. However, if you are a startup, or if you want to start up your own venture, then alternative 3 is a very major competition for you. You would not want to operate like that. Then what would you do? Because as soon as alternative 3 notices that you are on the market, they will improve themselves on the first 2 MPVs, and they will become a formidable workforce. They will not have, like, you will not be able to wean away customers from them at all. In fact, they will cannibalize your customers. Okay, we are a well-established platform. Why do you go with a startup there? Come to us. So what do you do in that case?
The startup can provide some extra MPV that was not being fulfilled.
The startup could say, okay, let me see if there is another MPV that I can offer that alternative 3 is bad at, or other alternatives are bad at. And then that proposal, so you strengthen your proposal so that it is important for a customer to, so then you will pivot your sales, then you will pivot your proposal and everything along MPV 4. So MPV 4 has to be a strong enough MPV, and that is what will define your market. Are you able to see this? That is what will define your key and exclusive market. Lapreet, sorry.
Can you explain this benchmarking thing?
So what have you understood till now? I will add to it.
So I didn't understood.
So you are able to see the slide. So can you explain the slide to me as of now?
Sir, I'm not able to understand. Otherwise, Not a
Okay.
thing.
So who can explain?
So we pick
Yeah,
up different MPV. I mean, we pick up different ideas with different main parameter values, and then we along our discussion, like we have selected one MPV, then we select alternatives, like depending on the problems that we have with the original one, and then see the reactions. I mean, see all the plausible cases for all these alternatives, and that's why we have written it in the table, all the reactions that we have.
Okay. Anyone else would want to add?
So first we have identified the MPVs that we would like to work on. There we have some proposal for it. Then we researched in the market that there are some alternatives that beside our proposal they are already present, and how much they are fulfilling these MPVs. So red face here means they are not fulfilling these MPVs, and smiley face means they are fulfilling these MPVs. And so we are creating a table sort of, so that we can compare how our proposal will perform as compared to the already present alternatives.
Thank you, Shakti. So what we are saying is that first you identify what are the main parameters of value for the product that you want to sell, or for the problem that you want to solve. What are the main parameters of value that need to be present in the solution there? Then you look for alternative solutions. If you are in a conventional workplace, then where could the alternative solutions be? They could be in other teams solutions. You are designing product A, there is another team in your same group that is designing product B, and they are solving the same problem in some particular way. So you list down, okay, these are the three alternatives that are existent. Or you could study patents, you could study papers, academic papers, and say that, okay, these are the different alternatives I found, and in terms of these MPVs, this is how they fare. So we made this colored smiley scale. The red frowning one is terrible, and dark green joyful one is I'm happy. So we make the scale, and we see that so until MPV4 was introduced, we see that MPV3 is very close to what we want. So if we can simply improvise alternative 3, we could be as good as our proposal. So that is the solution that we pick up and that we improvise on. However, if you are a startup, then the game changes. Then this alternative 3 is your biggest competitor. Then this alternative 3 is your biggest competitor. So you take an extra step. You say that, okay, let me define another parameter of value, main parameter of value 4, where even alternative 3 would falter. And our solution would stand out. And this MPV4 is what I will pivot to the users of alternative 3 to pull them over to my product. And say for alternative 2, I will pivot MPV1 to pull them to my product. For alternative 1, again, MPV3 and probably MPV1 is something that I would pivot to pull them to my product. Lovepreet, is this clear now?
Yes.